Season 1 recap. Recruited by merchants at the port of Niston to protect the cargo on its journey north to the town of Mid-Nis. The new party banded together, and after proving their worth by defending the cargo against a goblin and orc ambush, the company stopped at the inn known as the Tannin's Camel. However, they uncovered a well of souls and sacrificed the merchant Lanier in order to save the life of Longvernal the Barbarian. Covering up their deed, they continued onward, stopping to aid store sellers and farmers waylaid by orcs. On reaching the town gates of Mid-Nis, it became clear that their merchant employer Elstan had informed the guards of their crime and had them arrested. They managed to escape their cells thanks to Pevel's quick thinking and nimble fingers, and Longvernal's protests. They, along with the drunk barbarian Belstogli, attempted to press home their advantage and rescue Long from his interrogation. However, this was not to prove successful, as Long fell in the ensuing fight. Licking their wounds, the remainder of the party fought their way out of the guardhouse, barely getting out and leaving Belstogli to wreak havoc as best he could. Having fled the scene on horse, and the unconscious Oryx being carried overhead by Icky, what will the party do next? What do you do? Now, just for a bit of background, Pevel, you are from this town, and Oryx, we haven't concluded where you're from, so you can decide if you want to be from here.
I would rather not be from here.
Okay, in that case, Pevel, you're from here. Let me know what you want to do. You're currently on the run.
Where are we on there?
You are outside the guardhouse. Dan, you have to communicate as best you can to the others, because you're the only one who actually knows this at this point.
Okay. Are we having a conversation live, as in during our escape, or is this post-escape?
I think it's fair to say that you're a safe distance away, and now you have a moment to take stock and wonder which turn to take, which corner to go around.
I think that we need to find somewhere to rest for them and recover.
But how big is this area, and how many people live here? It makes a difference about whether we think we can realistically hide in this town and things like that.
Okay, you've got approximately 2,000 to 3,000 people.
Okay.
Yeah, should we find somewhere to rest?
We can't rest in this town. It's too small. It's dangerous.
Well, where can we rest then? You know this area?
Maybe just in a field.
A field?
Oh,
Surely at least.
You and your fine elven skin.
Why wouldn't we find a nice underground cavern or something?
There's some caves up the path. Or they're just holes. Or we could fit in them.
Yeah, but do you know about any caves or good hiding spots around Pevel?
John, do I know about any caves or hiding?
You know that there are some mines to the northeast of the town.
Okay.
No, there are no underground places of any description.
What about some kind of forest then? We can't rest in a field. It'll be open for everyone to see.
It'll be dark.
We might
I
as
don't
well.
care. Okay, fine, a forest. Fine, I'll take you to a forest.
Well, go on then, go on.
Okay, well, if everyone else is happy with that, then let's make tracks and find some undergrowth and try and shake those guards that are after us.
See if we can kill some rabbits on the way or something.
Okay.
Maybe the forests on the left-hand side?
Yeah. How do you get to the west? Do you go through the town, around it?
The guardhouse is like right next to the city wall. Would it not make sense to just get out of the town first?
Yeah.
I don't think so, because I assume we can't cross that river. We'd have to go all the way around.
Yeah, I suppose.
I assume really that we're going to flee until we feel safe and then have a conversation or follow down. I don't imagine we'll circle around the town or anything yet until we feel like we're not being chased. We weren't winning that fight.
John, where are the gates on this wall? I assume that the line around the town is a wall.
It's a wall. It's a fortified town. You came through the bottom right-hand side, so the southeast side. That's where
By
you
the
came
harvest
in.
houses. Okay.
Can we see the northeast gate or wherever that path?
You can. You also do know that when some guards ran towards a tower, it was that tower by the guardhouse there.
Wait, why don't we just keep going past? Because if we're at the edge of the town...
Yeah, I agree. Why don't we just go back via Harvest Houses? So that means that we get out on a road, we avoid the guardhouse, and then we can go for those woods in the southeast.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Is there a store in this town?
You can't. No time for shopping.
No, I mean, but what's Chanda Goods?
I'm sure that Pebble could tell you if you wanted to.
I'm happy to.
Yeah, it's a large store. Blacksmiths sell goods through there. Other items are sold through there. Antiques, trinkets.
Okay, I was looking through the player handbook at the trinket section, and there's this electronic crab that when you don't look at it, it moves, but when you look at it, it turns into, like, stone.
That's awesome.
Man.
How is that going to help us get out of this town?
Let's get 5.
I just wanted to share my happiness.
Okay.
That is cool. I like that. I do like that.
It's a cool thing.
Okay, guys. So is that what you're doing? Pebble leading the way?
Let's do that.
All right. I want you to give me a performance check as you go through. This is a group check. Well, I'll give you the choice. It's either performance or deception. Essentially, you are trying to look as nonchalant as possible.
Oh, I see.
Each roll and half or more, and you succeed.
I thought we were just fleeing. I didn't think we were being nonchalant or deceptive.
Well, you can see as you go towards the gate is, well, it's half closed. There are guards on the gate.
Oh, okay, right. Deception it is for me.
Well, that's a fail for me.
Performance, right?
Yes!
Uh-oh. I'm not feeling good about this.
So far. Okay, you approach. The guards look closely, and then one of them calls up to the guard on top of the tower, and you can see an arrow being drawn and placed in the bow.
Ah.
Close the gates.
Bucket.
Yeah.
I would
Accelerate as best we can.
Sounds good.
All right, so in Roll20, here are the gates as they currently are. Whilst I'm doing that, if you could roll initiatives.
Ooh. The dagger was a mistake.
You just don't care, do you?
Okay, so that's his real initiative, and then here's my initiative.
Somebody's unconscious, aren't they?
That's true. I'm happy to say that you stabilized Oryx enough for him to have 1 HP.
There you go, Oryx. What more do you want?
It's your turn, Oryx. Go.
Nomo and Hector are on one horse.
That sounds familiar.
That's right, yeah. I think Noma was riding.
I think so, yeah.
I was snuggling up behind.
All right.
How big would the fog cloud be if I used it?
It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
So that would cover up all the guards.
We'll cover them on one side.
I'm gonna do the fog cloud
Okay.
right there.
Brilliant. Okay, yep. So they are obscured. Okay, it's the guard's turn. Here's some confusion. There's the cry as you hear them shout for assistance. This guard here will climb down, and in his turn he will fire one shot at Nomo.
Yes.
Thanks, Oryx.
Oh no, terrible shot. Flies past you. Not even close. And Rob.
Yes.
You hear a guard calling for assistance.
Ooh. Okay.
What would you like to do?
I'll run in that direction.
Excellent, okay. Next up, Pebble.
I will shout, "The dreaded nerve gas! Flee! Flee, everyone!" And without further ado, I will guide my horse into the fog cloud.
I think you're probably in and out. If you can make an animal handling check, because you're about to send it through this said nerve gas.
Can it understand? All right, here we go.
No difficulty whatsoever. You fly straight through.
Lucky, wasn't it?
Okay, next up, Momo.
Yeah. Gonna try and ride through as well.
Okay, same trick. Animal handling.
Are we, I suppose, trying to ride through and shoot from horseback is better suited for Cossacks and the like?
Yep. The horse is undeterred, gallops ahead. So go as far as the horse moves. Hector, it's your turn.
I'm pretty much just holding on.
Sounds wise. Icky.
Okay, I move to here, pick up Oryx,
Mm-hmm.
just grab around the middle, I guess, and then fly as far away as I can. Well, so I can fly over the fog, but yeah, I'll do that.
We shouldn't really have a problem, but give me a strength check anyway. Oryx is pretty skinny. Again, this is going well. Yep, you fly straight over the top, carrying the barely conscious Oryx.
Fly me away.
To the other side, Rob, you gallop into view.
Ooh.
You and a soldier. You are on a hunting expedition, and here you come. You are into view. You see these people emerging from this fog cloud outside of a gate.
Ooh. Okay.
What do you do? It's your turn.
Right, so I need a bit of prehistory. Yeah? I mean, so my relationship with these guards are what?
You know the guards, you're willing to help now and again. Although you have a far more religious life than you once did, you still have good relationships with many of the guards. Could you give me a quick perception check as well? All right. So you see this group coming towards you out of a fog cloud. You've heard the cry for assistance from the guards. You also recognize from this group, you recognize a young man who you've known for a long time by the name of Pevel. He's riding.
Ooh.
So it's your turn.
So now it's sort of, this is the fork in the road for me in my life. Do I choose to stay with the guards or do I choose to ride with my friend Pevel? Oh, my wife's a decision. I'll ride up to this guard next to me.
Yes.
And go, forgive me, Nigel, but we've got to let these guys pass.
He has a quizzical look on his face.
Nigel,
Why?
come on, mate. I've got you out of a few scrapes before. These guys are innocent. Let them pass.
He's looking long and hard at you. Give me a persuasion check.
Okay. That is his name, Nigel, by the way.
That's fine. He's Nigel. Nigel the guard.
Yes. Roll. Yeah, Jurassic Park.
He doesn't say anything, but he just nods at you.
I owe you one.
And he rides off over here.
Thanks, mate.
Okay.
God will be looking down on you, Nigel. Devil, come over here.
Okay, you're out of initiative.
Pebble, buddy, come follow me, quickly.
Leas?
Lice.
I mean lice?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
It's okay. Yes, exactly. Thank God. Yes. Follow me. I know the way.
Anyway.
Let's leave these band behind and follow me. Let's get to safety.
Okay.
I'll lead them to safety.
Okay, we abandon the scene and you lead them away from the town. And as you do so, you can talk. The immediate danger seems to have dissipated.
Well, could you introduce yourself, my friend? Yeah, I appreciate your assistance. You're helping us get out from the town.
Yes, I heard you were having a bit of trouble getting out. Yeah, I'm here to help you guys. I'm done with this town. It's time for me to move on. And looking at you lot, I wouldn't mind joining your group and going in the same direction as you.
You're very welcome to. We have some people who are a little under the weather, but once we are patched up, then we can go back to our life of crime.
What?
Crime?
No, he didn't mean crime.
Crime?
Our life of time.
Lyme disease.
We are bonded by the criminal acts we have committed. Let's not be coy about it.
What criminal acts? I haven't committed any criminal acts other than breaking out.
Oh, the wrongly accused criminal acts.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was all.
I've just heard that if I stay away from high cliffs and high ledges, I should be all right. Yes, word travels fast round here.
I see. You're very welcome to join us, Eddie.
Well, I think you might need my assistance. I am Lice, as I said before. I am a cleric. And I've served in the army for a few years, been in a few battles, but in choice of taking life, I chose to save it.
This is really good. And which god is it that you worship?
Usual one, Pelor. Nothing fancy. Sorry, mate. I don't do any of that drow stuff.
I shake my head condescendingly.
Oh, here we go again. Here we go.
I'm all for him joining us. Where are you going to take us?
Where do you need to go?
Somewhere where we can sleep. Relative safety.
Yep, I know of a few places. Don't I, John?
You do. Depends if you want outdoors or indoors.
Yeah, where would you like to go? I've got a nice, pretty glades you can go to, or there's a nice couple of houses or inns you can go to.
Inn sounds nice.
Will the inns be safe from the guard we've just escaped from?
Oh, absolutely, yes. Yes.
I'd be more worried about spirits.
Yes.
Yeah, I've heard of this pub with the ghosts in it, a well of souls, whatever you call it. Yeah, that's nasty business, that.
Yes.
But no, we won't go there. Got a big bar tab going there. I don't want to go there again.
Is your bathtub small?
No, it was not, actually. I bought a round for the whole garrison.
Are there any pubs where your bar tab is small and we can exploit it?
Absolutely, yes.
Let's go there then. One of those places.
Of course, yes.
Lovely.
Not a problem. Okay, so you travel east a little bit further than the glade that you saw on the map. There is a pub over that direction.
Well, I guess as we're riding, can I cure wounds, per se?
Yeah, of course you can.
I think I'm 7 off maximum, so I could use one.
I have 1 hit point left.
Yeah, I'm down a bit.
I've got it twice.
We could take a short rest.
I'll just help the critical. So I guess Terry and Finn, yeah, you could have 2 cure wounds. I guess 1d8 plus 3.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. But I don't say that. You actually see me mumbling to myself, I suppose. And then after I mumble, I both touch you on the shoulder or something. What's the name of this pub, John?
The Garden Feast. And indeed, it does look a bit like a charming cottage. There's a street of houses in this town called Feaston. And in the middle of it, there's a Pelor symbol outside of the pub. And you know the pub well from your travels. Nice.
Very good.
It's the evening by now.
I go up to the bar and say, give me one of your most expensive wines, please.
You are served by someone who's seen better days, but has a good red outside tan from working in gardens or other type of places, and is happy to serve you. She brings out a bottle. The liquid's yellow in colour. She says, "From the garden."
Can I make a perception check to see it's not piss?
You certainly can. Yes.
Roll a 1 again, Ben. Oh,
Ho.
It's very sweet wine.
Canadian.
Do I like it?
It's not your usual kind of wine, but it's different. It's perky.
I pull a face and say, do you have anything a little red darker?
She looks at the cabinet behind her and picks something out for you, which is purple in colour. Has a few things inside it. Well, this is very special, and it's far more bitter. I like it first thing in the morning. She pours you some of that.
Okay, how does this taste?
Bitter, just like you, Hector.
Jesus, that's pretty bitter.
Perception.
Away.
I think from memory, all the D&D campaigns I've played with Ben, we always have to go through some sort of wine tasting ceremony.
It's just as true to life and the role-playing involved.
But yeah, this is much more to your taste.
I nod and point to Lice and say, it's on his tab.
Very good. Your credit's good here, Lice. There are a number of different tables. It's relatively busy. A lot of older folk. You know, Lice, that they have rooms. They have good food. It's good, fertile country.
Yeah, this is a very cosy place indeed. I'll talk to the owner, whatever her name is, Doris.
It's actually Dace.
And
yes.
Oh, it wasn't far off.
Oh.
And get these people rooms and stuff.
3 available, so not a problem.
And I'll just wink to her and say, let Pelor pay for these.
Give me persuasion on that one, Rob.
Oh, you're a hard man, John. Pelor's with me today.
She says, that Pelor, he looks after us, doesn't he?
He does indeed, my child, he does indeed.
Bless you, Lice.
I'll meet you for confessions later.
Can I inquire, does Pelor always pay for the drinks here?
No, he doesn't.
No.
His credit's not good with everybody, you know.
Yes, you shouldn't abuse Pelor, or he will abuse you, if you know what I mean.
I will bear it in mind. I go back to my drink. And I'm going to get a real drink to, roleplay this in a slightly live way.
Sit down together and decide what we want to do.
Yes. So me being the cleric that I am, I make it an occupation, I suppose, to sort of find out local folklore and stuff, particularly sort of the paranormal, supernatural kind, and investigate whatever needs investigating. So if there's a ghost or something that needs to be got rid of, or werewolf or something, then I'll go and check it out and see if I can deal with it. But unless you have any sort of grander schemes.
I don't think we do have any grander schemes, do we?
No, we don't have any plans whatsoever.
Just amiably escaping from towns.
It would be cool to be pirates.
Riding your seahorse across the desert. So, Pebble, where do I know you from again? I can't remember. Did you come to church once?
For sermons?
What's your background, Pebble?
Well, a little of this, a little of that.
You sound like you need some confidence.
An honest townsperson.
Who else is in this pub?
There are a number of people, mainly older people, and you also have a few families, but it's relatively busy. You're guessing it's much more of a settled crowd. There is a room off to the side as well, and there are some stairs, you presume, going to the rooms. People are minding themselves at the moment.
Shall we go to bed then?
Is there any buckets or hats that any of the group has?
No, I don't have any buckets or hats.
I had a healing potion, so that's a sort of container, but it's neither a bucket nor a hat.
Is there anything inside of it?
It's empty. It's all yours if you want it.
I'll take a bowl and I'll start playing my lute, but I'll put the bowl in front of me so maybe we can make some money.
Okay. In this country pub, you start playing. I'd like you to give me a performance on that. See how you do.
I should have just done minor illusion.
Hang on. Skills.
You're actually playing, right? Okay. Goes along quite well. It takes a song, and then you get lots of looks. You get one person after the first song muttering to himself and leaving the pub. But you also get, after the second song, which you learnt during your childhood days, you get some coin thrown in. And then finally the Lady Deus comes up to you and says, I think that's lovely, but that's probably enough, dear. We're getting a few complaints. But yeah, you can put down 2 GP.
I'll ask Deus if she knows of any stories that need sort of looking into.
Well, I did hear that there was a new grave site opened up in the Dar.
Excuse me, a grave site and another drink, please.
She uncorks another purple. Yes, this happens in the Dar occasionally. It brings up old remnants of things. Most people, of course, stay well clear, but you do get the odd, fortune hunters taking a look. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. Depends what comes up, doesn't it?
When it's for the better, do they get gold from these remnants?
Sometimes. Yeah, you need a certain amount of adventurer willing do, but yes, there are opportunities. Often it's just rust and bone.
So we're stealing from some graves.
Yes, I don't know what willing do. It sounds foreign, but it sounds profitable.
Sounds good to me. Can we do this by night, or can it be done by day?
You can do as you want. She pours your drink.
Thank you very much. To Pelor.
Are you adventurous sorts then?
Yes, we are. I'm quite excited. I'm
Yes,
quite
you
new
are.
to it.
She winks at you.
Oh.
Well, I did hear that the town of Mid-Nis was after a cobalt elimination team. Apparently they've been making all sorts of problems in the mines.
Well, I think that's right up our street, isn't it?
That's right.
Well, you're all more seasoned adventurers than I am, but this sounds quite exciting.
Yes. What say we stay here for a couple of weeks until Pelor's pockets run dry, and then we'll go off and kill some kobolds.
No, let's not. Let's go tomorrow morning.
Excuse me, folks. Pelor may be paying for your drinks, but he's not paying for your rooms. She smiles sweetly.
Right. His leniency can only go so far.
Well, put the rooms on my friend Lysa's tab.
No. I am a humble man. My pockets are bare.
Well, Auric?
I'm sleeping outside.
I can reluctantly pay for my room, I suppose.
Thank you, sweetie.
Perhaps otherwise Hector's going to have to start singing some more.
I'll need quite a lot of drinks before I do that.
Some of the older folks are now leaving or retiring to their rooms.
Well, what do you say, gentlemen? Do you want to kill some kobolds tomorrow, or do you want to steal some stuff from graves?
I prefer the graves.
Doesn't the grave sound rather safer?
Sounds more profitable, maybe.
Well, we can do the graves in the morning and the kobolds in the afternoon.
Back in time for tea.
Here. Yes, back here for some more of this wine. Speaking of which, I will put my glass across.
Wine appears in your glass.
The graves first, anyway, then.
The graves it is.
Sounds like a plan.
Sounds good.
And do you retire?
Yes.
Then you retire to your rooms. Now, who wants to go first?
If Pelor
I'll
keeps
go.
paying, I'm going to stay up quite late.
Oh, okay. In that case, you'll go last. Oryx, beneath the stars. Yes?
Yep.
Okay. As you put down for the night, you start to drift. And as with the night before, you start to receive vivid dreams of Vian, your friend, travelling north after the time he was expelled from the school. You can see him reaching the gates of Mara, and you are aware that you're there, but also that something starts to try and pull you away from that vision. Can you please roll a wisdom saving throw? Oh, wow. You understand absolutely that you are in a dream, that this is a vision, so this happened, but you are somehow in this moment. You recall the summit being mentioned, that the summit happens every year, but it's never been so powerful, and you've never felt so in tune with it. You feel this pull, and you're not sure where it will take you, or you can stay with your friend Vian. It's up to you.
I want to go with the pull.
Okay, roll 1d20. Okay. You find yourself being whisked northwards, over landscapes at lightning speed. And then you come down into a cultivated area. You can see yourself in amongst greenery. It's bright light again, as if in the middle of the day. You seem shorter than you were before. You were with a gentleman with a large white moustache, and a huge net and a contraption in his other hand, and he seems to be crouching, closely edging towards a huge butterfly. And he puts his finger to his lips and looks at you. And as he works his device, the device makes a chronic sound, and the butterfly is distracted. And the last thing you see is the horror on the man's face as the butterfly launches and hits you head on. And then your eyes open wide as you wake up again in the forest, just outside the pub.
Ooh.
Okay.
What were you
What type
drinking?
of butterfly was that?
You can do a check if you like. A nature check.
The famous praying mantis butterfly.
Okay. You are recalling some things about this butterfly. You decide to sleep on it and see if they'll come back to you. You're collecting your thoughts. But something in the back of your mind does stir. Okay, who's next?
Nomo's ready for bed.
Are you inside or outside?
I'm pretty comfortable outside.
Okay. Again, you find yourself in the vision when you were very young. The time when you were burnt by the fire was when an orc attacked, and you remember managing to escape, and something being buried by an elder monk. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
You're aware that there's a pull, that something wants to whisk you up in the winds, but you think you have enough about you to stay your ground. What would you like to do?
I'll let the winds whisk me away.
Okay, roll a d20. You feel yourself bursting out from the village in a forest where you are. You think you're going in a southerly direction. You can see the sea. Suddenly you're jumping into the sea. The lights again change. You're in a storm. You're next to a rather grand-looking captain looking out to the sea. You hear the shout of, "There she blows!" And you look out, and there you see this most terrifying but also precious-looking creature. It's an enormous creature that lurks above the sea. It's covered in treasure. There's not a single bit of flesh you can see on it. It's got jewels all over the place. The captain seems to be telling them to plunge after it, much to the alarm of the crew as the boat jerks to the side, trying to pierce and keep hold of this ginormous creature. And the last thing you see is its eye looking up at you, its ginormous eye, which is in fact a large pink jewel.
Okay.
And then you wake up.
Wow.
Who's next?
Me.
Pebble, you have a vision from your childhood of your ineptitude.
Oh.
When you were
Everyone else got amazing creatures.
when you were trying to do the clan's tournament, every child has to do it now and again. You can see the embarrassment and the laughs from the crowd as you slip over and your pants come down whilst running this race.
Oh dear.
But then the scene changes and you can see yourself with a noose around your neck. Looking to the left and right of you, you can see your party, and you recognise people in the crowd, and you realise that you're in a square in Mid-Nis. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Ah! With a noose around my neck.
Okay, to your great relief, you realise that this is a vision of some sort, that this is part of the summit. What do you want to do? You feel a wind can take you away, or you can bear this scene out.
I want to get out of here. Let the winds take me away.
Fine. Roll a d20.
9.
You have calluses on your fingers as you are working. You are embroidering what appears to be small figures with something green running behind the figure, like a stream. And as you pan out, you can see, as you look around, that this is a large tapestry. Many people are working on it. The large green thing is in fact a tentacle of a very large octopus. And you look to the side, and in the distance you can see creatures watching on, and they have tentacles. As you look, you feel a pain on your back, and you realise you were whipped by one such creature. And as you feel this pain, your spirit, or whatever it is in this vision, turns from the northwest and journeys home into the tavern. Who's next?
I'll go next.
Go on, Icky.
You see a speeded up time as you encounter your mountains, and as you zoom in you see a gathering, and the trial of talons are mentioned again. Your mother is there, and others who you recognise from your family and from the royalty. Can you roll a wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
You're sitting there as if you were an invisible passenger watching this meeting. You can stay and see what happens, or you can go with the beckoning winds and see where it takes you.
I'd like to stay where I am.
Okay. You hear the conversation they're having. It appears, when they turn to see who submitted this trial, it was in fact your sister, Thea. She has demanded a trial of the Talons with you.
Okay.
And they ask what she proposes for this trial. And she says, my condition is partnership with Aura. And everyone turns to Aura. He's a small-looking male, but you know him to be intelligent and fertile.
Okay.
And the queen looks to her left and says, we know in which direction she went. I look to you two to bring her the message and ask her condition. And you recognize Pate and Bron as the messengers. They're fairly hardy warriors. And you can see them preparing to take flight and head west.
Cool.
And then you wake up in your bed.
Right.
I would like to know how Icky knows that Aura is so fertile.
They don't only have one partner.
Oh, okay. I was just joking.
Well, you hear rumours.
So it's probably lice because Hector stayed up so long drinking.
Yes, I'm due for a nap.
Okay. Lice, you sink into a vision of a fight, a battle between humans. Your friend, your dear friend from many a campaign, is seeking aid. And you do what you can, but then you see others in need of your assistance. You go to them. But when you return, having done your duty, your friend is dead. A blow to the head finished him off. And whilst you're in this moment, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. 23. Oh, lovely. Natural 20.
You are completely in the knowledge that you are in the effects of the summit, and that this is a vision of what is to be, what has been, or what will be. And you know that there is a wind which wants to whisk you away. Or you can see what else this vision has. It's up to you.
So where I am, it's not pretty good at the moment, is it?
You know it's in your past.
Right. So, it's choice of being gone with the wind or not.
Yes.
Oh. I'll go with the wind.
Go with the wind and roll a d20.
Yes. 12.
You find yourself going directly west and into a town, and you see yourself in a smaller body with a blue orb in your hand, and you are cowling, crouching down, saying, "Were the bodies I gave you sufficient? Did they help you, master?" And there's a sound, and you see a vision of a face with tendrils coming out of its face, looking on at you. And he makes a noise, and you can hear as a whisper, "It is good, but I need more. I need more bodies."
What is it with my characters and bodies that need collecting?
I'm really glad that we can't see these visions, because otherwise we would just be not want to spend any time with you whatsoever.
Your vision, you bow again, and then you sit up wide awake in your own bed, in the tavern.
God. Pelor, what have you done?
And Hector?
He's too pissed to have a dream, I think.
Yeah, I'll try and make it up to my room. I don't know if you want me to roll.
You'll end up sleeping somewhere eventually. You find yourself asleep finally. Visions of a furious archfey that you met. Then link to a cloaked man in a tavern reading a letter, and you find yourself watching on. Roll a wisdom saving throw with a -2 because you're drunk. You have no choice. You are whisked away in the wind without a moment's hesitation. Roll a d20. Alright. You travel a long distance. You think to the northeast. Past a forest, there are some plains. And in the middle of a plain, there's a hut. You end up in the hut, and you find yourself again in a body. It's a small hut, and there's only one woman inside it, whose eyes widen at your appearance. She says, "How did you..." And a deep voice seemed to resonate from inside you, says, "We demand entrance." And then the vision melts. And you stir from the corridor you find yourself in.
Can I try and find my room?
Okay, you succeed in the second time trying. And the rest of the night passes without anything else going on.
With these sort of visions or dreams, are we supposed to act upon them, or are they just sort of
You know that the summit happens. It's not meant to be this powerful for many people. Different people do different things with them.
Yes.
It's entirely up to you.
At breakfast the next day, I will kind of look wide-eyed and uncomfortable for a long time, and then if no one else brings it up, I'll say, "Did anyone else have strange dreams last night?"
Yeah, I'll share my strange dreams.
I shake my head condescendingly and get some more.
Yeah, I'll
coffee.
share my dream as well. Anyone got any blue orbs?
I'll share my dream as well.
Mm-hmm.
So,
The breakfast is
are
lovely.
we... Yes, I was mad. Oh. Well done, Days, you've outdone yourself again.
She laughs and pours you some more orange juice.
Oh.
Ooh, fancy.
Pelor's been good to us this year.
Oh, he hasn't. It's a very good harvest indeed.
If we survive this, I would sort of like to go to the Mara Society.
The Witch Society?
The Mara Society.
Some place up north.
So what do we need then for our trip to the desert?
Any way of getting something to ride on? I guess we still have our horses
Yes.
You have 2 horses.
that we stole.
Should we try and steal another horse? Or 2?
Or buy them or rent them. Always you and the least nice way of getting stuff. Shouldn't we stay on their good terms and just offer to buy the horses or rent them?
Actually, I'll buy a horse.
We'll ask Dace if she has any horses for rent or sale.
Donkeys are better.
She says, now the blacksmith, he might do a trade for you.
Is he fond of flowers?
I've never asked.
Are you okay with that, Hector?
While I do object quite heavily on principle, I'm not feeling the best this morning, so if you want to, then go for it.
All right.
Do I have to pay full attention, or could I devote my focus to something else? I have leather armor with runes, and I don't know what it does yet.
Essentially, it'll give you an advantage roll when resisting charm spells.
Okay. Is anybody coming with me? Anybody charismatic to see the blacksmith about these horses?
I'll come.
I'll come.
Okay.
Okay. I'll offer to trade some of the things that I've got for. Ask him if he's got some horses we can rent
Or buy. I want to buy one.
or buy, I guess.
Surely, yes. We also have a number of nice items here. You're very welcome to browse as much as you like. I always have room for some fun things. Let's see what you have. Bring it out, please.
So what does he have? Or is he asking what we've got first?
Bit of both. You give me, I'll give you. I do have a horse now, and I wouldn't want to part with old Deirdre. But, well, she has done me well.
She sounds fairly old. We're hoping for a nice fit horse.
She's still got some good years ahead of her. And she's a strong horse. She helps me in my workshop.
Is that the only horse?
Well, I have a very young horse. She has a great future. An offspring of Deirdre. I haven't named her yet.
I'll take her.
She can't carry very much at this point, but give her time. Give her time.
How old is she?
3 months.
Yeah.
Oh, she just fell.
So,
It's a
what do you
filly.
have for my unnamed beauty?
I have a lot of gold pieces.
It's a bit dull. But, oh,
Wait, can it walk?
of course it can walk. It can walk from the day it's born.
Oh. Well, then we'll take it.
Splendid.
I don't know what he wants that horse for, but I'm not going to stop him. And Deirdre, how many gold pieces are? I've got a rapier, some scale mail, a bottle
Oh,
of
it's a rapier.
something. Actually, I've got 2 rapiers.
Masters of craftsmanship.
Yeah, apparently I have one as well. And a shield.
Yes.
Oh, and some nice scale mail.
He also has a very nice bottle of something yellow.
Oh, never mind that. No, I do have a bottle of something yellow, but
Well, it says, well, I think those items you've mentioned, between them, that should be enough for the horses. Yes, I can craft something quite nicely out of that.
that
So-
seems steep.
Lots of armour. 3 rapiers and a shield, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about an empty pouch?
Driving quite a hard bargain there.
Is this the tiny pouch you picked up from Lanier?
Yeah.
He looks at it, and he's going to do a roll on it, I think.
Well, no.
Yeah.
Is there anything special about this pouch?
I don't know, he says. He says, I can't fit anything in that, and throws it back. He says, no, metal, that's where I'm from.
Okay, I'll take the pouch back.
But no need. The horses are yours. Deirdre and what's its name?
But what about these other things? You were saying we could browse. What do you have that's...
You're very welcome to browse. Waves his arm around his shop.
I'm going to show him my small horn that I got from the guard. I just want to show it to him.
He says, that looks like the type that I'll use at Mid-Nis. I'd rather not touch that, personally.
It was a present from my uncle.
Is he in the guards?
I'm going to start coughing and say, so do you have any darts?
Darts? Let me look underneath here. And he looks underneath. You can hear some scrabbling.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to be like, shut up. About it. Put the horn away to Oryx. I thought I was stupid.
He comes back and he shows you this dart. It's a bronze colour. And he says, here. Isn't it impressive? I'll keep it here. Wow, just to look at now and again.
What does this dart do?
Well, the person that sold it to me, they thought that it dealt some extra acid damage. Didn't really understand it myself. That's that blue line there, you see. Apparently it's Arcana.
Very cool. How much for that?
Well, 110.
Coppers?
Ha! No. But because I like you, and because you're going to look after Deirdre for me, 75?
Too rich for my blood. Yeah, I've got this gem here, and I'll show him the gem that I picked up in the first blacksmith shop. Trade you.
Well,
It is a very nice gem.
he's going to do a roll on that. Wow. It's not a bad gem. It's not perfect, he says, looking at you, trying to assess as best he can. No, I'll take 40 off it.
You'll take 40 off it?
So 35 and the gem.
How about all the gold I have, which is 22 and the gem?
You see, I've already done as much as I can, and you've taken my horses.
I'll help Nomo out with it.
Okay.
So that's 13 gold from Oryx and the gem from me and all my gold, 22.
He hands it over in two open hands, proudly gives you the dart.
Excellent.
Well recovered.
Okay, the remainder of the party still at breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah, just trying to get my head around the human concept of coat. If it isn't some kind of animal, then, I haven't just plucked off the ground, and it's a bit weird.
Ralph, can Icky use a knife and fork?
She has hands, but, probably doesn't really know how to use a knife and fork.
Oh, okay. Right.
Alright, so, what do you guys decide to do?
I'll square up with Days.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose we'll go then, eh?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll say to Hector, we seem to have 3 adult horses and a filly now. Oh, and you had your own horse, didn't you, Lice?
I did, yes.
That's true.
Then we should be okay as long as 2 people are willing to share a horse. I guess you and me again, Hector.
Is there something you want to tell me?
Yes, I'm in front.
Very well, very well. You don't mind if I sleep while we travel?
No, that's fine.
Okay, you should have the map in front of you. So,
Yes.
you are pretty much just to the northeast of the Eastern Forest and directly west from Mid-Nis. The Dar stretches before you. What's your plan?
Fill up with water.
Yeah, so lots of water, some shade, I think, and some blankets for the evening, because I'm sure it gets cold in the evenings.
Those are all good ideas.
Do we know which direction to go?
Do you?
Oh,
We were told last night about this graveyard.
yes.
Maybe that the same person could tell us where it is.
Yeah, I'll ask Days again.
She can give you a few of the locations along the way. She mentioned an old gravesite that came up a number of years ago. north-northwest. And you know about how many miles out it is?
Then adventure beckons.
Yes.
Tally ho!
Sounds good. I'll be flying and I can scout as well. So
Mm.
when we get close to where we think it is, I can, sweep the area, see if we can find grave sites and things.
We need not starve with Icky around. She can pick up some nice rabbit or something on the way.
So you go north. Soon the ground starts to get sandy. The sun starts to beat down a little more. And if you could do a group survival check for me.
I'm not going to help very much here. Well, that could be worse.
Okay. You make good progress, and... Oh, didn't Hector go already? No, apparently not. Okay. Oh, right.
Damn it, Ben.
Although he was rather a bad backseat driver, Nomo plows on. And in the afternoon, you do get to the previous gravesite that was mentioned by Days. And there are a few people coming the way which the new gravesite was. There appear to be 3 horses loaded down with a few things coming in your direction. Looks like a half-orc maybe, and 2 elves coming your way. But you're at the old gravesite.
Wood elves or high elves?
Wood elves.
Oh.
I'll greet them. Hello, wood elves. I'll speak to them in my wood elf dialect.
I say greetings indeed. What brings you to this disgusting spot? They say in their elven tongue.
We hear that there is interesting things around from the direction you're coming from.
We found a number of interesting items. With a shaking hand shows you a ruined helmet. We found this. We think it may date back some way, could even be ancient, could precede our own town.
Very nice find. Is there any advice you could give us about where you found it?
I have to say the surface has been pretty much tapped. We weren't the first ones to make it there. All jewels would have been gone. But there was a hole that had appeared. We scanned the aura. We didn't like what we were getting, and so we left it alone. It may well be that hardy adventurers haven't gone that far yet. You might find fortune there, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, that is what we're looking for.
Well, I wish you luck. If you are looking to sell any interesting items that you find, then you'll find me in the Eastern Glade. And he gives you a location that you're aware of. He says, look for me there.
All right. Noted.
What's your name, friend?
My name is Lanroll.
Okay, Lanroll, thank you very much.
Good luck. And you go on?
Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Yep, sounds good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The second bit, it doesn't take too long. It's ever hot, but you find what appears to be 1 or 2 humanoids rummaging around, something sticking out. As you approach, you see the bones of a large creature stretched out in front of you. Must be some 10 meters long. And around that, different bodies. Half a shield here, half a helmet, the end of a sword. So there you are.
Oh, I assumed it was a graveyard of, people with graves. Like at a church or something.
Well, you can give me a history check if you want. From your understanding, the Dar chucks up all sorts of things from history. You're not entirely sure what. But this is almost like a scene that was buried. Yeah.
Okay.
Can we tell what kind of animal it was?
You possibly could. You can roll any of the intelligence rolls that you think might be useful.
All right.
No, you're not. Ooh. Oh. Oh my god.
I don't know anything about this.
What's history? Wait. Is there past time?
This stuff is coming from the future.
What even is time?
You have a momentary blackout. Yeah. And you do wonder, how can a creature just exist out of bone? That's incredible.
I feel a little hungover still. Yes. I'm just going to sit in by this tree.
You all know bits and pieces. Nomo, you think that historically it used to be a lot different, and Darnis used to be called Chandarnis, and it used to be a lot more fertile. It didn't used to be a desert all the way around. as far as you know, this happened at some point.
I'll explain that. Happy to have something intelligent to say to the group.
No problem. Alright, so there you go. There are two creatures rummaging around, and there's this sight which has appeared.
What are the creatures? Can we tell?
One, you can't tell from the back what it is. It looks very roughly clothed, not rich in robes or garments. And the other one looks similarly as if it's seen better days. He or she is looking through the bits of broken items.
Do they look powerful?
They look quite strong.
Do I detect evil on them, do you think?
Yes, you can if you want.
Don't mind me, chaps. Do you mind if I just quickly survey the area? Let Pelor help us out here a bit. It might be useful.
I make snoring sounds from the tree.
Yes, okay. Off I go then.
I'm going to use my spell, Detect Magic.
Okay.
And I want to look for any cool items that might be farther under the ground, or any magic items, pretty much.
Okay.
I'd like to look at the bones.
You can do so. Investigation check. Or perception if you don't touch them.
John, sorry, mate, but
Yeah.
you've got a cleric casting a spell and a wizard casting a spell in the same area. What happens?
The world explodes. No, it's fine. Sounds like a beginning of a joke.
It does.
So you got 17?
That's right.
Okay. Yes, you notice that some of the bones here have been gnawed.
I look accusingly at these two creatures.
One of them looks back at you with dark, pupilless eyes, and then starts shambling towards you. At this point, Rob, you start realizing a large red aura is emerging from them. Magic. You do notice that there is magic, Oryx. It's coming from somewhere in the middle. You cannot see where from, but there is a patch of ground which is emanating magic.
I'll go over there and lead everybody but Pebble to follow me. Because it looks like Pebble has his arms full.
What are these creatures doing?
They're shambling towards Pebble. Who's
I keep making snoring sounds from the tree.
Icky, was that perception for anything, or was that...
No, I've just been flying around, just like taking a look at the
Oh, okay. They're definitely diverging on Pebble.
Okay, well, I'm just going to swoop down and land next to them then.
Not a problem. You can sweep down. And as you land, I want you to roll initiatives.
Oh, okay.
Although you are sleeping, Hector, do you want to roll?
My iPad's being slow, but I think this is covered quite well by the fact I'm asleep. So once I get one, that might be when I wake up.
I'll put you at the end of the thing, and that'll work.
Okay.
Icky, you are actually first.
So these things are clearly hostile.
Yes.
Okay. In which case, I'll just run up on it with my spear.
Okay, this long-tongued, light grey-skinned creature looks you straight.
Yeah. Horrible. Right. Bam.
19. Yep, that hits. They've got an armor class of 12.
Cool. And I'll use my bonus action to do an unarmed attack as well.
Oh, well done.
Man. Very, very nice. So it's taken 16 damage. Fantastic. That's the one on the left.
Yep.
Alright, up next. It is... Lice.
Ooh. Well, I can only move, say, 30 feet. Each square is 5 feet, yes?
Yep.
Yes.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 20 feet. And then I can make an attack, yes?
Yes, you can.
Okay, jolly good. I'll do that.
Alright, I'm going to run away this way.
Alright.
My hand axe.
Holy shit. What did you just do? Oh no, that was light crossbow.
That was me.
Holy crap.
I got a natural critical.
Yeah, we'll keep that roll. That's superb. Holy crap.
Yes. I did 2 slashing damage.
2 damage against which one? So you
one on the right.
Okay, so you move forward and attacked.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Pelor!
Superb. Next was Pebble. Pebble, you rolled an astonishing roll. And for some reason...
Everything is maximum, basically. No, not quite.
Yes.
Almost.
16 damage.
Wow.
What a shot. You completely take it down.
Oh, great.
Good job.
Down to Chinatown.
Down to Chinatown. And next up, it's the remaining goblin who will attack you, Lice, because you're right in front of it. And it's not a goblin, I apologise. It is in fact a ghoul.
Ooh! And Dan got him in the ghoulies.
It's going to try and bite you.
Most important part of a ghoul.
That's a hit, isn't it? Well, what's your AC?
Oh, 18 actually.
And it got an 18, so it does hit you. Just.
Yes.
Only just. It bites through just above your armour. And what it does...
I know what it does. It's not very good.
2d6 plus 2. And there might be something else as well. So take 5 damage.
Oh.
Okay, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Hey!
Yep, you fight it off. You feel venom or poison within you, but you're fine. Next up, Oryx.
I'm gonna use my late crossbow on the ghoul.
Yep, the one that's still alive. 16 hits.
Good shooting.
And it does 7 damage. Okay, yep. So it's taken 9 damage so far. And it is Nomo.
I'm going to go this way and take a shot with my longbow.
Alright, through the skeletal bar.
Sorry, yeah, the skeleton's bigger than that, is it?
No, that's absolutely fine.
All right.
Whoa, blimey.
Wow, that's complicated.
It's
Okay, yep.
complicated, isn't it?
Yes, you hit. 12 damage. Very good. Essentially, one of its legs falls off, and it's now just hobbling, trying to lash out at Lice on one leg. Barely holding it together.
Monty Python springs to mind.
Right.
Yes.
Hector, if possible, I'd like to see you wake up. Can you roll perception?
I might see it and then close my eyes again.
Not a problem. You snooze fitfully.
Okay.
Icky, it's your turn.
Okay, attack. Miss and bonus attack.
Ooh.
Nice. How do you finish him off?
Well, after my attack with the spear completely whizzes past his head, I come back and slash out with one of my foot claws and kind of cut it in half.
You fly away with his head.
Fantastic. So it has no leg, and now it's split in two, and it just collapses to the floor. Job done. All right.
I would like.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to investigate the magic patch.
Indeed. As you approach the centre where we found this magic pack, there is indeed a hole, as described by Lonroll. It's partially covered by sand, but you can see that it does go beneath, and from the remnants of your spell, you can feel that it is powerful. There's something in there lurking within that is powerful. From the remnants of your spell, Lice, there is something evil down there also. And
Let's go!
And we'll leave it there.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Great. Good to be back.
Thank you.
Cheers,
Thanks, guys. Okay, bye for now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.